Project Pan! I dyed my hair. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you can probably tell from my voice, I'm still feeling pretty sick. I have a pretty gross cough and cold stuff happening right now, but I just couldn't wait to share with you some of my Project Pan stuff. I thought I might wait a couple of days until I filmed a new video just in case this went away, but the last time I had a cough cold thing, it lasted for 2 months, and no. So I'm just really excited to share with you my progress. It's funny because last time I said I was really scared because I hadn't finished anything since my last update, and then as I just kept using products up, as I just kept using products, I ended up using products up, and I was just so excited. This is a little bit of a shake-up because I've taken some products out and I've swapped some in. I tried to make it as comparable as possible. In just some cases it just was not possible. So what I decided to do was just kind of evaluate my whole face makeup thing every day and choose some things that were missing and some things that I would be able to use up. So without further ado, I will start with showing you the 3 things that I have finished up. First thing is the deluxe sample size of the Benefit Stay Don't Stray. This was a primer for your eyes and for concealer. I used this for concealer priming only. I found it was super effective for that, and I really enjoyed it. I'm not planning on purchasing the full size right now just because I have so many other primers and I really don't need a specific concealer primer, but for what it was, I did like it and I didn't have a hard time using it. The next thing is the Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse Airbrush Finish Foundation in Light. And I opened this up and I started scraping away, and the little tube thing actually just broke completely off. So I don't have one of those foundation scoopy things like some people have. I don't even know what the fancy proper name is for those things. I don't have one of those, so I just scraped out what I could without making a total mess. I'm calling this one done. I probably could get like the teensiest little bit more if I really scraped around the edges, but I ain't doing that. So this is a victory. And I'm really excited to get rid of these because they've just been kind of sitting in my bathroom on the counter, just, you know, waiting to make this video over the last couple of days. So the third thing and final thing that I finished is the Sephora Smoothing and Brightening Concealer in 02 Light. I loved this stuff. I really want to go out and repurchase this right now, but I just have so many other concealers to work through. This was a really great brightening concealer. I loved using it under my eye. It really just made everything look a little bit brighter. It made me look a little bit more awake. Now that I'm feeling so sick, I really wish I still had this because I feel like it just added that little bit of oomph, and it made me look bright-eyed and like I wasn't feeling gross. It really is a great concealer because it hides all those imperfections, and it's just a really great product. I think it retails for about $21 at Sephora. I highly recommend it. If you're looking for a brightening concealer, I definitely suggest looking at this line. I think there's 5 different shades maybe. You can see them all online. I think it's a really good deal, and this stuff lasted a very long time. Now on to the rest of the stuff. So I will show you the progress, or lack thereof, I've made on items that were originally in the list, and then I will show you the things that I added. So I have my Benefit powder in Me Vein Champagne. So I've definitely made a lot more progress with this. You can see it around the edges up there. This was taking me a very long time to get through. I'm actually liking this more and more as I'm using it. This is a powder I'd probably consider purchasing, although definitely in a lighter shade because this shade is too dark. But on a day like today, where I am ghostly white, stuff like this is super helpful to putting just a little bit of color into my face without looking super unnatural. I can't apply a lot of this powder because it does look cakey and it can emphasize pores if you use too much of it. I have been using more face masks and treatments and things to help clean out my pores, but in some cases it's making my pores look bigger because they are being cleaned out of all the gunk that's been in there. So putting a powder on my face hasn't been going over so well. I really need to use a light hand when putting stuff like that over my pores, especially when I'm not using a primer that is made for stuff like that, like the Professional from Benefit. I think if I was using that, that would make a difference than using like luminizing primers and tinted moisturizers and all that stuff from my Finish Expect Christmas. But overall, I'm liking this powder and I'm not having a hard time using it up. Next, I'll show the other powder. This is the Too Faced Candlelight. So I haven't hit pan on this yet, but you can see the rings. I definitely haven't been concentrating my brush on one particular spot. I kind of sweep all around, which is definitely why I haven't hit pan yet. I feel like when I hit pan on this, it's going to be like a major pan, and people are going to be like, okay, come on, you did not use all that product up in, you know, like 2 to 3 weeks. But I think that's what's going to happen, just because you can clearly see the rings now in there. And I'm really, really liking this. I'm really glad I dug this out for my project pan. I think that this is a super product. I was actually looking at old reviews I posted on Sephora, and I had given this like a 4-star review because I really, really loved it when I first got it. And then I don't know what happened. I just put it aside and never reached for it again. And I think this is one, if not the greatest Too Faced product that I have used. I think this and probably some of their lip products. This is fantastic. Sticking with powders, my NARS Orgasm Blush. You think I hit pan on this one? No. Nope. I have not hit pan on this one. I don't know when I will hit pan on this one, how long hitting pan on this one is going to take, probably very long. I have a feeling that this is going to be in project pans for like the next year, just because it's a powder. It was barely used when I first put it on my project pan, so it's probably going to take a fair amount of time to use it, but we'll see. Now, the only 3 remaining products from my original project pan list are these 3 Stila glosses. I have used some of this. I will admittedly not a lot. I really, really don't like these. I always think that I like these because they look so pretty, and when they're on your lips they look so pretty, but they're so sticky and goopy, and I just it's uncomfortable for me. I really, really hate sticky lip glosses, which is why I don't wear them often, and I have a hard time buying lip glosses in case I get a sticky one, because I just hate that feeling on my lips. I really like smooth glosses, and I find that they're really hard to find. So if anybody ever hears me talking about picking up some more of these glosses, please stop me. As pretty as they are and as many wonderful shades that they come in, I do not like these. I think I need to take these in my purse and just apply them at work, because I think that will help me get through them more than just having them in my makeup bag at home and then using it before I go to work, because they also don't last very long. But one thing I have found is that they look really pretty after the stickiness has worn off. For me, that's usually about an hour maybe. The stickiness goes away and you're left with kind of like that light stain of the color, and it looks so pretty, and I wish I could get that all the time. And yes, I have tried the whole blotting thing. It just doesn't work, because I feel like because these have a pigment in them, it's kind of absorbing in your lips a little bit so that it stays, because it's not a stain. These are not a stain, they are a gloss. They just happen to wear away that way, and it looks so great. So when I showed these last time, I was around the S in Stila, so I have used a little bit. I am using this one on my lips today with another product that I will show you that I added. So I'm gonna keep trying these. We'll see. I don't know. Normally I would probably have taken these ones off as well, but I feel like if I take these off now, I will just end up tossing them and I will not use them. So I'm just going to use them up and enjoy the prettiness of it after the stickiness goes away. Now, the first thing I took off of my project pan list was the Julep blush. A lot of people in the comments were telling me to just throw that blush away. I did not throw it away because I'd only used it a couple of times. I think it was Amber F who said, you know, you might end up wanting or liking something like that in the future, so keep it for a little bit. So I'm going to keep it and kind of reevaluate. Like, I'm not sure with my Orgasm blush if I'm going to completely pan that or if I'm just going to hit pan on it and then move on, just because I've really only been getting into blush over the last maybe couple of months. I really didn't know how to apply blush, and whenever I applied it I looked like a total clown. Now that I've gotten some better makeup brushes and I've just been trying these things out, I really like the way that it works with my skin, so I think that I want to be able to try some new and different blushes, including the Julep one, and maybe I just really need to use it in a different kind of way. So I have put that back in my blush collection to reevaluate a little further on. In its place, I put something a little bit smaller but still a powder and something that I will use every day. This is the Hoola bronzer from Benefit. This is not full size. This came in one of the holiday packages I got last year. There's a fair amount of product. I think I had only used this once or twice after I got it last year, and then I put it away because I was using the Smashbox bronzer that is my holy grail bronzer, and I actually kind of miss and almost tempted to bring out for this, but I've already hit major pan on that, so I don't know. What are the rules on that, or can you make them up? Like, if I wanted to put that in a project pan, is that okay because I've already hit pan on it? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. But anyway, so I added this in shortly after my last video and after I was reading everyone's comments. But I've been using this daily as my bronzer and I'm really liking it so far. It's a little bit orangey for me, but blending it in has been working, and yeah, so far no complaints. I haven't been using it for super long, so maybe my opinion will change in the next video. But yeah, so that was the next thing that I had added in with my project pan. The other two things I took out were the pretty cream eyeliner from Sephora in Water Park. It was that pretty kind of teal green color that was very summery. I just really couldn't figure out ways to make it fall appropriate. It just looked very summery all the time. So I think I'm going to take that out for a project pan next summer. And the other thing was the yellow gold pineapple pigment, because I really wasn't using that at all with the Naked palette. It was just so hard to apply, and you really had to use like matte shadows with it, and the matte shadows in the Naked palette were way too dark for blending that and with my skin, so I was using like Naked Basics, and that was just kind of defeating the point of having something in my project pan that would help with the Naked palette. So I didn't put anything in there that would really help with the Naked palette. So anyway, I was looking through my dark lipstick collection after I had done my Sephora favorites video, and really I almost need to do like a second look at that stuff because I think my opinion is changing on some of those things already. I am really glad I have a variety of colors in there. When I was going through the stuff I have, and it's in a small little box, the stuff that I have that is like dark colors, I found this lipstick from Gosh in Mocha, and I have no idea why it was in there once I swatched it and put it on my lips, because it is a gorgeous color that is super fall, and I probably would have gone out and bought something like this, and I don't know why it was in there. So this is what it looks like, and I just think I have it on my lips right now with the Stila Berry Gloss on top, and I just think it's gorgeous. I've been loving wearing this in fall. I really wish I had shopped my stash earlier and found this, because it's amazing and it smells so good. Like, it smells like mocha, like a mocha, you know, like the mocha latte drinks. It smells that good. So this was like an unexpected little treat that I found in there, and there is quite a bit of product in there. So I'm really happy about this choice to add this into my project pan. So the next and last thing is actually, well, 5 things. I put these things in here because I've had them for a couple of months and they're all probably about 3/4 of the way done, so I figured this was a good way to get rid of them. And that is the 5 mini mascaras that came in the Lash Stash to Go set from Sephora. There is the deluxe sample size of Too Faced Better Than Sex. There is Bare Minerals Lash Domination. There's the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. There is the Lancome Hypnose Drama. And then there is the Blink Mascara. I've actually used the voucher that came with this to buy a full-size mascara because I was so impressed with one of these after using it over the last couple months. So maybe you guys can guess which one that one is. I figure in upcoming videos and stuff I'll be using these up, and maybe I'll tell you and show you guys a little bit of the mascara I'm using and what one it is, and maybe you guys will then tell me which one that I liked the best and which one I chose. It'd be interesting to see which one you guys liked the best too, or which one you guys would have chosen. So I haven't opened that one yet. That's still in the box. I will use that one once these ones are gone, which will probably be in about a month or so. Like I really don't want to take this stuff with me when I move into my house. Oh, let me show you what's on my lashes today. That is the Blink mascara, which I am not super crazy about because I find it's a little bit clumpy and it removes really weirdly. Like you kind of almost peel it off. It's really scary and strange. Anyway, that's it for my video today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for putting up with my sickness. I'm really hoping that this goes away super soon. I've been brainstorming ideas for videos to make for you guys and some little fun things that I want to try to do, some things that are different for me, some things that just to kind of challenge myself a little bit. And if you guys have any suggestions for anything that you would like to see from me specifically, please leave them in the comments down below. If you have any questions about the products that I talked about in this video or would like a little bit more information, please also let me know. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. That would mean so much to me. I'm really hoping to hit 300 subscribers soon. I want to do a giveaway for 300. I am really hoping that happens. I really appreciate all the love from you guys. It means the world to me. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.